So this is going to be a practice focusing on increasing our immunity. And as we'll discuss in the video, a lot of our systems are interrelated, such as how the immune system is supported by the nervous system, health of the digestive system, and the lymphatic system, particularly we'll be talking about. So the lymphatic system is kind of our filter, flushing, cleansing, but it only works with movement. It's not like the heart that is constantly pumping and circulating. The lymphatic system is enhanced greatly by movement. Hence why people that are more active tend to be healthier. One little part of that. So in the practice, we'll be working on moving and creating this health and ease in the lymphatic system through a little bit of self-massage and also through moving our bodies in specific ways. So just quickly, we have a lot of lymphatic tissue within the neck, within the armpits, kind of between the lungs, and this is enhanced by deep breathing. Within the gut, the belly, and then in the inguinal region in the groin. So let's get started today. Lying down on our back, we're going to start really gently. So maybe you come into your alternate rest pose, knees drawing in a bit, feet a little wider, arms resting by the side. Just take a moment to check in with this body. Check in with your mind, your thoughts, and check in with your heart. How are you feeling? Another organ system that supports the health of our immune system is our heart. And let's speak of the energetic heart and our emotional state. So negative emotions tend to stick with us and decrease the immune system, whereas positive emotions tend to really bolster the immune system. So let's make a group intention of simply gratitude for this life, gratitude for this body. Certainly morph that intention in any way that might serve you better. And begin to deepen that breath. Just awareness of your full breath. Bringing gratitude for each and every breath. The opportunity to nourish on your inhales. The opportunities to let go and cleanse and clear on your exhales. And then when you're ready, we'll bring in just really gentle movement designed to create that circulation in the lymphatic system. So drawing one knee and the other in towards your chest and begin to circle your knees in any way that serves you. I tend to like to cross my ankles these days, but whatever serves you. Here, we're creating a little circulation in through the groin and through the belly. Maybe giving a little massage across the back of the body where the kidneys, the adrenal glands are housed. Hence, again, that cooperation between all of our organs as well as our intention towards homeostasis and well-being. Circle in the other direction. Continue to breathe deeply. When that feels complete, set your feet down. Keep your legs bent. Just take a full breath to feel the effects of that one movement. And then we'll hold opposite elbows. Circle the arms to the right, up over the head, down to the left. Circle in a way that feels good to you. Here we're creating a little gentle rocking in the neck, creating that opening, massaging action in the underarms. When you're ready, take those circles in the other direction. And when that feels complete, just set your arms down. Roll your palms open and observe. And then we're going to create just a little targeted massaging action. So let's start by, if you're like me wearing glasses, take your glasses off. We'll start with our face. A very important part of our body to relax when it comes to the nervous system. So just taking little fingertips to your brow and then circle up across your temple and down into your jaw. Relax your jaw. A couple of times just like this. This area underneath the jaw, again, rich with lymphatic tissue. You might even massage up a little bit behind your ears, tracing down ever so gently. With the intention of treating yourself with care and kindness. When that feels complete, let's just notice how it feels. And relax your jaw, relax your feet. And then reach your left arm up over your head, any way that serves you. I'm going to take our right hand and start massaging into the left armpit. And always in ways that feel comfortable to you, maybe creating a little downward movement, that flushing, clearing, and cleansing. Then take that arm to the side and start massaging into your neck. You might turn your head in different directions. This is a practice of self-care, but with a targeted area of massaging into where a lot of that lymph tissue lies. When that feels complete, just take a deep breath. Feel any energetic difference between the two arms, the sides and the neck. And then reach your right arm up over your head. Start massaging into your right armpit. Drawing the energy down a bit. Back towards the heart. Take the arm out to the side into a T shape and start massaging into the side of your neck. Maybe turning your head a bit. Some of these movements just guided by your own intuition. What would feel good to massage? Or how would it feel good to move my body? When that feels complete, pause and rest. If these little practices are really serving you, they might be a practice that you explore a little more with more thought. So then just a little bit more kind of targeted movements for our lymphatic system. We'll take just a gentle inversion. If it serves you, you might just hug those knees in and circle again. Or if it feels okay, lift your toes to the sky. Maybe lift your hands to the sky. Circle your wrists, circle your ankles. Again, just allowing that lymph to drain down. Letting gravity aid your immune system. And then if it serves you, just a vigorous shake. Might feel silly, but this is serving your nervous system and your immune system. Movement, deep breath. Beautiful. Hug it in, set the legs down, and keep kind of dispersing that energy by taking your feet wide, your arms wide, and just windshield wiping your legs in a way that serves you. Maybe you take your head to the opposite direction of your knees. When you think about it, we're kind of giving the whole lymphatic system a little movement here. Maybe you rotate one palm down, one palm up to create a little bit more stir, so to speak, underneath your armpits. And whenever that feels complete, just take a moment to rest. Movement is so important to our healthy immune system, but so is rest. So whenever you're ready, we're going to gently roll to one side, and that could just be a short little mini practice for you. Lingering a little bit more in each of the movements. But if you're ready for a little bit more targeted movement for the lymphatic system, we're going to come to stand. So getting there any way that serves you. Come to find your mountain pose. Take a moment to just truly find your mountain pose, your true north here. Rooting into the feet, lifting up through the crown, relaxing those shoulders, relaxing the muscles of your feet. And then we'll begin some movements. We'll start with the neck. So maybe on your next inhale, drop your chin. Exhale, look to the right. Relax your shoulders. Inhale, drop your chin. Exhale, look to the left. Keep this going your way. Find your breathing pattern. We're just starting to warm the neck. And when that feels complete, start making circles with your nose. Rotating the head. Being mindful of that backward motion if you have any cervical issues. And go in the other direction. And then from here, we're going to just come into a nice full body twist here. Even here, we're starting to awaken a little bit into that groin area, the belly, and all the way up into the neck, those underarms. And then slow it down. Return to your mountain. Just notice how you feel. And we're going to move into our side bodies, but with a nice circular pattern. Circles are great for the musculoskeletal system, just warming things up, but also for the immune system and that lymphatic system. So inhale, circle that right arm up. Exhale around, draw your belly in. Inhale, left arm sweeps up. Exhale, circle around, draw your belly in. Keep it going. Your pace. You're just kind of finding one side edge of your body and then exploring the other. And then next time you come to either side, hold. You could stay right here, or if it serves your body to clasp that opposite wrist, you can do that. Breathe even deeper into the right side lung, and know that with your full breathing, you're creating that massage into the lymph tissue between the lungs. Circle it around. Keep that circle going. Circle to each side, and then we'll come to the other side for a hold in a minute. Continue to create a softness or a gentle smile to the face, remembering our group intention of gratitude for these healthy bodies. And then holding the other side, you could clasp that wrist if it serves you or not. Every time we breathe in deeply and exhale deeply, it's like the heart, the lungs give the heart a little hug. So again, this beautiful harmony between the systems of the body. And when that feels complete, let it go. Maybe roll your shoulders back a time or two. Take a moment to feel the breath in both sides of the body, the lungs. And then we're going to circle those shoulders a little bit more, one at a time. So creating some novel or new and unique movements in our practice is another way to support both the nervous system and the immune system. So take your left hand behind your head, support your head, and then start circling your right arm. If you have any shoulder issues, you can modify, make this smaller, creating this nice massage for the lymphatic system underneath those armpits. Make this a little moving meditation. And when that feels complete, just give the arms a little rest. Maybe notice any difference between the two sides. And then take the right hand to the back of the head. Start circling that left arm in a way that serves you. Moving meditation, gratitude. And when that feels complete, let it go. Any little tingling might be normal. Pause and breathe. And then one more movement for the upper body before we move down and focus a little bit more on the lower body, or including the lower body a little more. So let's take both hands now behind the head. Bend your knees a little bit. Inhale, open your heart, gaze up maybe. Exhale, bend those elbows, draw your belly in, just a gentle forward flexion of the neck. Inhale up, exhale down. Draw the belly in. Keep it going with your breath. And whenever that feels complete, let those arms come down. Bend the knees, roll the shoulders. And then we're going to come into some half sun salutations with a little variation for our targeted area. Probably never heard someone say armpits more than I will today. So lengthen up your spine. Next inhale, reach up. Hold that upward lift for a breath or two. Rotate your pinkies in, gaze up. This upward lifting can great for creating circulation flow, but also great for that nervous system. It's kind of an upregulating practice, bringing in brightness, lightness. And then fold forward, bend your knees, your variation. You might just take your hands to your low back here, fold forward a little bit if your back is tricky. Or if it feels good on your shoulders, you could clasp and fold all the way forward, your way. And you might create a little massage by rocking your shoulders from side to side. And stimulating, yes, your targeted area. When that feels complete, slide your hands down your thighs, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, draw that belly in, lengthen your spine. Exhale, touch the floor. Inhale, circle those arms around, up. Take a minute to just be here. Upward lift. And then pass those hands back down to the heart. So let's do that another time or two. I'll guide you, and feel free to linger in any pose a little longer, move a little faster. I'll guide you one more time and then I'll set you free for the last one. So inhale up. Hold for a full breath or two. Exhale, fold forward, hands to sacrum or clasping behind the back if that serves you. Stay stationary or create a little rock. Slide your hands down your thighs. Come to that halfway lift. Draw that belly in. Release down. Exhale. Inhale. Circle it up. Hold on that reach. Feel. And bring it back down. So one more time. guiding our own practice is also good for our sense of self, our immune system, our nervous system. So this last time, just guide yourself in a half sun salutation. You can use my variation or any way you want to move your body. And whenever you return to your mountain, just take a moment to breathe and feel. And then we're going to widen our stance. Take your feet as wide as they feel comfortable. I'm going to turn our left toe to the short end of the mat. Wiggle that right heel back a little bit. So we're getting into the shape of our warrior two. We're going to do a couple variations here, so make sure you found yourself in a comfortable stance. Take your hands right into your hip creases, then back into that inguinal area, giving ourselves a little massage. We're going to do that with our bodies. So inhale, bend that knee. Exhale, back out. A couple of times, slow and easy with your breath. For me, this is also a nice time to check in with the position of the pelvis. Notice if the shoulders are right over the hips. Notice the way your knee is tracking. If you need to bring that right hip a little more forward, just notice. And then when you're ready, release your arms. I'm going to circle our arms. Any way that serves you. You could go in and out with the knee. Creating that full body circulation. If anyone is familiar with the Vayus, this little practice here is really related to Vayana Vayu, or the all-encompassing wind, or Vayu, or energy. So circulating. And when that feels complete, take your arms to hold your warrior two, but with your palms up. Relax the shoulders. I'm going to create a little bit more stimulation for that targeted area. Inhale, roll the palms up. Maybe look up a little bit. Exhale, roll the palms down. Draw your belly in. Inhale, roll it over. Exhale down. Keep it going. And when that feels complete, hold. We're going to flow a little bit. So drop your right hand to the thigh. Inhale, left arm to the sky. Exhale, take left hand to the thigh, right hand to the sky. Keep it going your way with your breath. This idea of fluid movement really correlates with the fluid system of the lymphatic system. That Vayana Vayu circulating. Rather than getting stuck or stagnant, we're circulating. And when that feels complete, come back, turn your toes to the long end of your mat and turn your toes out a little bit. So we're going to go right into a dynamic goddess. If your knees are sensitive, you're just not going to bend your knees as much. So bend your knees, you know it, circle those arms. And again, circle in a way that serves you. Maybe you circle them in. Maybe you mix it up. Just circulating. Really creating a nice massage for that groin area, for the belly, and for the armpits. And when that feels complete, turn your toes straight ahead. Take a moment to just rest in your 5-pointed star. Radiate those arms out to the sides. Breathe. Remember our group intention of gratitude. Gratitude for these healthy houses, our bodies that house our even more vibrant souls. Rest those arms down, and we're just going to do this on the other side. So turn your right toe straight ahead, wiggle that left heel back, setting up the base of your warrior two. And that front knee kind of tracks over the toes. Your hands come into your hip creases and start to flow. Inhale, bend the knee. Exhale, back it out. Keep it going with your own breath. Again, also the time for a little posture check. The shoulders over the hips. How is the pelvis sitting? And when that feels complete, let your arms come down and circle those arms. Maybe you circle one arm at a time. Maybe you bring in some funky movement. Let your body just flow, fluid. You don't have to look like me. What does your body want to do? And the idea of novel creative movement, so good for a lot of our systems. So when that little exploration feels complete, warrior two with palms rolled up. Inhale, roll palms up, maybe look up. Exhale, roll palms down, look down, draw belly in. Keep it going. Really creating this nice massage for those armpits, around the neck. Spaciousness in the belly, the groin. Hold. Once again, a time for a little playfulness. Let your body just sway here from your peaceful warrior to your extended side angle. Let it be creative. Maybe your arms don't even touch the body. Just let it happen. And when that feels complete, turn the toes straight ahead. One more time, we'll turn the toes out a little bit. Come back to that dynamic, flowing goddess pose. Flowing like water. And water that's stagnant isn't always very healthy. We need the water to move, to become purer. So we're purifying our physical body here. And when that feels complete, turn the toes straight ahead. One more time, come into that 5-pointed star. Find stillness and breath. Relax those arms. And just a few more kind of dynamic movements before we really slow things down. So again, the idea of these movements is that we are creating that healthy circulation. So for this next movement, see how this feels in your body. If your knees are at all sensitive, you're just going to do a little sway from one knee to the other. Whole spine kind of comes forward. This feels really nice. So that might be your movement. No need to go any deeper. But if your body would like to, you can go down more into the Skandasana shape. So lift one toe and then the other. Again, let this just be organic. Maybe one arm reaches up, and then the other. A little time to get playful on your mat your way. No judgment if your body doesn't move like this. We're all in different bodies. So when that feels complete, just take yourself into a forward fold. So a wide leg forward fold. Our arms come forward. We start with our back nice and straight. And our last little playful movement here. We're gonna root our right hand. You can be up on a block. Reach your left hand up. And then, like you're doing, thread the needle, bend that right knee a little bit. So inhale, open. Exhale, thread the needle, bend the right knee. In your way, your body, your practice. And then we're going to hold the twist, and you might just have been holding the twist from the beginning. Left hand reaches toward the sky or to the sacrum. Twists are a wonderful way to create that little detox in the belly. Flushing. And then take it to the other side. The left hand roots. Right hand reaches up. Thread that needle, so to speak. Bend the left knee, thread the arm underneath. Keep it going. Inhale, reaches up. Exhale, thread that needle. Again, if this isn't serving your body, modify. And then we're going to hold the twist. Find your alignment. Reach that right hand to the sky or right hand to the seat. Great length in your spine. Twisting in the belly, twisting in the heart. Full breath. And whenever that feels complete, let it go. Now walk the hands back in. Toe heel the feet together. A little bit closer. Bend your knees and slowly come up. And after forward bending, you might be a little bit on the dizzy side, so either stand still in your mountain or take one more twist. Find your mountain, stand tall. Allow your mind to thank your body for those healthy movements. And we'll prepare to slow ourselves down. So let's inhale up. Exhale, forward fold. Just come onto your hands and knees. And let yourself come down into child's pose for a few good breaths. Check on my cat. So you're in child's pose, breathing deeply. And when that feels complete, come back up. And we're going to lower all the way down onto our bellies. Let's come right into Sphinx pose. So one hand slides forward and then the other. Our feet are actively reaching back. We're creating that little massage in through the belly, the groin, even letting the breath flow freely into your low back. when that feels complete, arch your chin. Reach your arms forward. Stretch long. And then take your hands, interlace them, hold opposite elbows. Curl your heels in and just bring to your weight through your legs. Little massage again across the front of the thigh. Stretch your legs. And let's take just a variation of crocodile that will open again into the belly, into that groin area. So take your left hand down by your side, lift your left leg up, maybe making a 90 degree angle here. And then couple options. You can come back and just rest. Your head might want to turn towards the left or to the right. And breathe deeply. You're allowing that breath to flow into your low back, where your kidneys, your adrenals lie. Sometimes in this shape, I'll take the left hand down towards to touch the left knee and just let the head rest to the side, creating a little warmth into the right shoulder area, whatever serves. We're using this closing time in the practice to start to shift into more of a down-regulating practice where we're working to really calm that nervous system. So focus on long, deep exhalation. And whenever you're ready, place that left hand under the shoulder, guide the leg back, and take it to the other side. So the right hand comes under the right shoulder, lift that right leg up about 90 degrees in the leg. Take the variation that serves you. You could just be resting straight on your arms, turning the head from side to side, or you might take the right hand down towards the right knee and turn your head to the right. Breathe deeply. And when you're ready, use the right hand under the right shoulder to guide you back up. Extend the leg back. Rest your body up. And we're really just going to transition onto our backs here. So any way that you can get there. And you might want to have a yoga block, a blanket, a pillow, something nearby to use as a prop as we start to close down the practice. Coming down onto your back. Take a moment to just settle. Actually, before we come into our closing pose, let's take another twist. So we're going to guide into this twist in kind of a fun way, creating a little massage. So hug your knees in and start to rock from side to side. And that rocking might get so big that you rock all the way over to one side. And then rock all the way over to the other side. So have a little fun with it. And next time you rock your knees over to the left, linger there. I always tend to get all off my mat when I do that, but that's okay. So we're just resting here, and we're going to come into our twist with a nice opening for that armpit. So if you need something underneath your head here, you can bring it in. But take your right arm and sweep it up over your head, guiding into your twist. Do that a couple times. So it's almost like you're rolling back to the right, opening the arm, and then rolling open to the other side. Rolling. Let this be organic. Serving you. And then next time, come into your twisted hold. Try to have that right shoulder down. If this isn't serving you, you could come into a more gentle twist, either taking the legs further away from you or coming into kind of your windshield wiper legs. You want to be comfortable here, so find a twist that works for you. Breathe very deeply into your belly. Maybe place your hand on your belly so you feel the power of that breath. And whenever you're ready, get ready to rock all the way over to the other side. Take a few rocks from side to side. Any rocking that we do in our practice can be very soothing to our nervous system, hence enhancing our immune system. So then when you're ready, roll to your right. I'll turn around so you guys can see me a little bit better. If your head needs some support, bring it in. You're going to start circling that left arm up over the head, down and around. Just helps you kind of guide into the twist. Your way, don't strain. And then holding the twist your way. Again, if this feels like too much sensation for your low back, your whole legs can be a little bit straighter, or the knees can just be down a little further, or you can take your more wider twist, like so, like windshield wipers. And maybe you take that right hand into the side body, feeling into the power of your belly. And when you're ready, come back to center. Back onto your back. Just take a moment to integrate. Maybe you rock those knees ever so lightly. And our final pose will be another inversion, one of my favorites. So if you have a yoga block, a pillow, a blanket, we're just going to set that underneath our hips or right underneath the sacrum, that bony part of the lower spine. It should feel comfortable. Our legs are in the bridge position, feet underneath the knees, arms by the sides, palms rolling up. Relax across your shoulders and breathe. And slowing that breath down, slowing the exhalations down. You might think of the middle of our practice as kind of like really moving things, like moving through some rapids to shake things up. Now we can slow it down like a lazy river, truly letting things go. And if it serves you here in supported bridge, it can be a nice time to create another little self-massage. So again, only if it serves you, you might take your hands in the upper left quadrant of your belly, massage down, around, up through the right in like a circular pattern. Recalling all the lymph tissue that lies within the belly, and how a healthy digestion serves a healthy immune system. And even how a healthy immune system serves a healthy nervous system and a healthy mental well-being. It's all connected. Stay with that massage as long as you'd like to. Stay right here. Or if you want to deepen your inversion, you could plug the knees in, stay right here, or lift the toes towards the sky. The knees can be soft. If you happen to be near a couch or a wall, you could bring your legs up your couch, legs up the wall. Super soothing for all of your body system. Continue to relax the muscles of your face. Relax the back of your heart. Feel those long exhales. Like you're just watching that lazy river. Acknowledging how nature always brings itself to homeostasis and balance. And since we are made of a lot of the same elements, we can do the same. Linger here as long as you'd like to, or you might transition into a traditional shavasana, removing any props, maybe rocking those knees from side to side. Any final movements that would feel good to your body. And then settling into a place of rest. Always a nice idea to prop, place some support underneath the upper thighs to create a relaxation in the low back. Give yourself the gift of lingering here as long as you like, recalling your intention of gratitude for this healthy body. We're grateful for this healthy body. We'll treat it with the utmost care. Taking time to rest. perhaps the greatest gift we can give ourselves in supporting the health of our immune And I'll leave you here as I would like you to linger here for as long as time allows.